we've seen FANG stocks do really well, Tom. And the ETFs they're in do really, really well right now. I guess the big one for all the FANG stocks is the triple Q. You have any quick thoughts on the money that it's the story that never dies? Those big five, including Microsoft, everybody just keeps loving them day in and day out. It's amazing to me.
Yeah, it's amazing how we've been talking about FANG stocks for so long, but they worked right into the whole stay-at-home world, online shopping, home offices, video streaming, kind of modern communication, right, Bob? So, again, most of them, following on Netflix earnings last week, are reporting this week. And as you point out with the QQQs, the FANG stocks make up 35% of QQQs. If you add in Microsoft, it's 47%. So it's a great way to play it as we continue to be quarantined in the stay-at-home world, because it doesn't seem that their businesses are going to get weak anytime soon. They just continue to pull away from the pack.
Yeah. Todd, we had talked briefly about when's the COVID ETF coming. This is a grim joke, but it is coming. I know Direxion filed for a work-from-home ETF recently. There's some that overlap here, like the cloud computing funds that are out there. Robo, the investing in robotics, next generation communication ETFs. I guess FIVG is out there. Any thoughts here on whether we're going to see a wave of these ETFs? They tend to come, these fad ETFs tend to come a little bit after what happened, but this may go on for a while.
Well, I do think we're going to see that. So we're seeing some other firms enter with filings for work from home that are combining a number of these different themes. But the existing products, you think of a product like CLOU or BOTZ, both of those are from Global X. Cloud computing, robotics have been, the themes that I think have been driven home as people need more bandwidth to be able to work from home, as companies realize that they need to be more of an automation and use robotics when they can to improve the supply chain. So I think some of these themes are really going to resonate with investors even more in 2020 than they have in the recent past. And there's a whole host of these products, from First Trust, from Robo, from other firms that are really in this space for investors that want to dig deeper into how you can play this stay-at-home theme.
Yeah. Jason, explain how thematics work here. I mean, you run one of the big five ETF families that are out there. Do you guys have an investment committee where you get to sit down and say, hey, you know what? We need a stay-at-home ETF. How does it work to decide to have something on a thematic basis like this?
Well, we do try to be responsive, clearly, to changes in the structure of the market or fundamentals that would suggest that you have an investment theme that makes sense. We are probably a little bit more conservative in that durability of the theme for us is a very high priority. So if there's a risk that the theme may only have a year or two or so before it runs its course, it's probably not going to make it through our process. But if we think it has, 5-10 years or more of durability, then it certainly makes sense to us.
Yeah, I would think so.